Welcome to DarkTale Studio. Beware the dark waters. Episode 7. Sadko and the Underwater Kingdom. In the cursed city of Novgorod, a poor musician lived in pure misery. Sadko played magical melodies, trying to earn a single gold coin.
But the wicked merchants only offered cruelty and mockery.
The cruel humans have no souls. The music is wasted here.
Sadko traveled to the most dangerous, haunted lake in the realm. If the living refuse to listen, Sadko will play for the monsters of the deep. The dark magic inside the music awakened an ancient terror. The black water tore open, creating a monstrous vortex. The terrifying SeaTsar answered the magical call. Sadko stared at the glowing eyes of the ancient god. The dark melody pleases the king of the abyss.
Challenge the wicked merchants. Bet the fools that cursed golden fish live in these black waters. Win the bet, or the ocean will drag Sadko down into the eternal darkness.
The desperate musician ran back to the cursed city.
The wicked merchants feasted in the dark town square. Listen to Sadko. Cursed golden fish live in the black waters of Lake Ilmen. The arrogant merchants laughed at the ridiculous claim. Sadko wagers the life of Sadko. The merchants wager all the wealth in Novgorod.
The greedy men accepted the blood wager eagerly. The crowd gathered at the edge of the dark abyss. The brave musician cast the heavy, rotting net.
Hear the music, King of the Abyss! Honor the dark bargain!
A terrifying yellow light erupted from the deep darkness. The musician dragged the heavy net onto the shore. 3 terrifying golden monsters flopped on the rocks.
The wicked merchants lost all the wealth in a single moment. The terrified men surrendered the glowing, cursed gold. The wealth belongs to Sadko. Sadko is the master of Novgorod now. More cursed gold. Sadko needs more wealth.
Blinded by greed, the merchant forgot the magical music.
Deep in the abyss, the SeaTsar waited for the promised tribute. The foolish mortal forgot the king of the dark waters. A monstrous storm attacked the black ships. The fleet was trapped inside a glowing green vortex.
Why are the ships trapped? Move the black sails! The SeaTsar demands payment.
for the cursed wealth. Sadko threw barrels of gold into the screaming vortex. But the abyss rejected the mortal treasure. The ocean god wants the musician. Sadko must pay the blood debt. Holding only the ancient instrument, Sadko faced the dark abyss. Sadko surrendered to the endless underwater nightmare. The corrupted merchant sank into the eternal darkness.
Breathing water. The dark magic keeps mortals alive.
At the bottom of the abyss stood the bone palace of the SeaTsar.
Nightmarish creatures escorted the terrified musician.
Sadko entered the terrifying throne room of the deep.
Welcome to the eternal grave, wealthy merchant.
Sadko brings the blood debt. Sadko brings the ancient instrument.
Play the dark strings. Make the king of the dead smile.
The frightened musician played a song of absolute despair. The cursed melody echoed through the entire bone palace.
The monstrous god could not resist the terrifying rhythm. Magnificent. The abyss dances with Sadko. But when the SeaTsar dances, the mortal world shatters.
Drawn by the tragic music, the ghost-like sea princess emerged.
A mortal soul trapped in the dark waters. The tragic melody is beautiful.
Dance for the abyss. The ocean demands chaos.
Above the dark waters, the terrifying dance brought absolute destruction.
The cursed music is killing innocent sailors. Sadko must stop! The horrified merchant tried to end the dark melody.
Do not stop. The king of the dead commands the strings to bleed.
The ghost-like sea princess approached the desperate mortal. Snap the strings! Destroying the ancient magic is the only way to stop the storm.
Sadko trusted the terrifying but beautiful princess.
Forgive, Sadko. The dark melody ends now.
With a deafening crack, the magical instrument shattered.
The cursed magic broke. The monstrous god fell exhausted.
Above the surface, the terrifying storm vanished into thin air.
A chaotic masterpiece. Sadko is truly the greatest musician of the dark. The mortal world is gone. Sadko shall remain in the eternal abyss forever. To bind the soul, the mortal merchant will marry a princess of the deep tomorrow.
The mortal merchant waited in a dark, cold cell for the terrible wedding.
In the dead of night, the ghost-like princess visited the prisoner. Listen closely. The SeaTsar will present hundreds of monstrous brides tomorrow. Reject the first 300. Reject the second 300. Choose the very last bride. And never kiss the chosen bride, or the mortal soul will drown forever.
The next day, the monstrous king summoned the dark brides.
300 terrifying sirens swam past the trembling musician.
Sadko rejects the first 300.
300 nightmarish abyssal monsters crawled forward next.
Sadko rejects the second 300. Send the monsters away!
Arrogant mortal. Only one final bride remains.
The ghostly princess appeared at the very end of the line. Sadko chooses the ghostly maiden. Sadko accepts the final bride.
The Dark Pact is sealed. The wedding feast begins now. The horrifying celebration trapped the mortal soul in the abyss. The nightmarish creatures celebrated the cursed union.
The mortal merchant sat completely frozen in pure terror. Mortal traditions require waiting for the dark moon. Sadko refuses the kiss today.
Very well. The abyss can wait one more night.
The ghostly bride led the terrified merchant into the cold crystal chamber.
Sleep now, brave mortal. The dark ocean release.
Listening to the tragic voice, Sadko fell into a deep, magical slumber.
The lonely princess wept, knowing the beautiful music was gone forever. To save the mortal, the ghost princess transformed into a magical flowing river.
The terrifying Bone Palace vanished into the eternal darkness.
Sadko awoke under a bright, peaceful morning sky. The cursed wealth is gone. Sadko is a poor musician again.
A beautiful new river flowed from the dark lake.
The dark nightmare was over, leaving only the beautiful music behind. The musician returned to the cursed city, carrying only the ancient instrument. The wicked merchants still worshipped only wealth and greed.
Seeing the ruined clothes, the merchants laughed cruelly at the poor musician. Play a happy song for the rich masters, beggar.
But the mortal soul was no longer corrupted by cursed gold. Sadko played a tragic melody, learned from the terrifying abyss. The dark magic of the ocean filled the gloomy square.
The haunting music struck pure terror into the wicked hearts. The greedy cowards fled from the beautiful, terrifying sound.
Gold brings only storms and death. The music is enough. Sadko left the rotting city
to find the beautiful new river. The musicians sat by the glowing water. This song is for the brave princess of the dark waters.
The glowing river answered the beautiful music.
The mortal soul finally found true peace.
The greedy merchants hoarded the cursed gold, never finding peace.
Madness consumed the wicked men completely.
Many long years passed in the dark city. The mortal musician grew old and frail. Old Sadko played the ancient instrument every single night. The glowing river always listened to the sad melodies. On one freezing winter night, the tired heart finally stopped. The pale hands dropped the wooden strings forever. The final note echoed into the endless darkness. The magical water of the river gently rose upon the shore. The ghost of the sea princess embraced the pure mortal soul.
The silver water pulled the musician into a peaceful, eternal sleep.
Only the ancient wooden gusli remained on the empty shore. The dark fairy tale of the ocean became a legendary myth. The magical instrument remained as a warning to greedy mortals. Slowly, the thick fog swallowed the tragic shore. The dark waters keep the deepest secrets forever. Thank you for watching DarkTale Studio. Would a mortal sacrifice cursed gold to save a soul?
Subscribe now for more terrifying Slavic myths.
Next time, travel into the cursed dark forest.
To meet the greatest warrior of all time, Ilya Muromets. Face the terrifying nightingale robber and the deadly soundstorm. Witness the ultimate battle of strength and magic.
Do not miss the explosive next episode.
The dark fairy tales continue soon. Farewell.